Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera to all my friends. My name is Nur Hazwani binti Nazaruddin. My matrix number is JK/11991/70. Today, I and all my group members like to talk about the topic that we are chosen is happiness and self-satisfaction. My first point. As we already know, there is much true meaning if we talk about happiness or something that we feel satisfied when doing something. As for me, happiness is formed when I can fulfill all my needs without worrying about having no money, and I can spend all I want that can make me happy or buy things for me and for the someone that I care and I love. This is because if we are short of money, I am sure it will bother us every time and put us under stress and then affect our daily routine. But I am not saying the money is everything, but it plays pretty big role in someone's life sometime. And I do not deny the fact that money can solve some problems that always make us become less happy, such as for an adult, basic housing needs and debt, while for students, sometimes they have to use their own money to buy the thing they like without relying on their parents and can use the money to pay for their additional tuition. And finally, I can say that happiness in my context is about having enough money to go through smoother days without thinking of money problems, even though some people think that money cannot buy happiness. And I like my friends to continue his point. Please.
Thank you, my friend. My name is Hamidun bin Hassan. My matrix number JK13280/2020. My point of view when talking about happiness, automatically my mind was referring to the positive feeling characterized by thankfulness and appreciation. Feeling thankful when you always have someone around you, either when you are happy or indeed someone to comfort you. That someone including your family members, your supportive friend, and your partner who knows play their part when you desperately needed their attention. Actually, having someone to talk or to tell your problems that make you depressed or uneasy sometimes, this is a good thing because this is a way to express your emotion. Then you will feel relieving after expressing your true feeling with someone that you are really trust. Many people desperately needed someone that can be trusted enough to share their problem with, but to make someone who is really honest and trustworthy is not easy nowadays. That's why happiness to me was something that I really have, which is referring to good people around me enough to make me happy and feel relaxed every time I have problem and depressed because they are always beside me when I need them. What I can say is if you already have the people with the characteristics that I list of just now, you should always appreciate them and show you're graduated. Thank you. I pass to my friend for the next point.
Thank you, Mr. Hamidun. My name is Muhammad Shazza Irfan bin Salimi. My metric number JK1340620. So happiness in my context or in my opinion was about always grateful for everything we have and always feeling enough and not being greedy for more. Being greedy has such a bad attitude that will lead us to the less happiness in our life. And being thankful for the thing that you already have or being achieved, such as a stable professions, happy families, and daily needs, which is always sufficient. Other than that, in my perspective, when you feel not enough of what you have now, The feeling of wanting to have more than will put you under pressure and lead to depressions. So that if you haven't reached that level of happiness, you should try to do that. And then you can feel the happiness and achieve your self-certifications. Many people were taught that they were lack of many things like having a low salary or families who does not be considerate and did not truly understand them. But actually just having them is a good thing, because if you try to look at other people's life, you will see that some of them want to be in your place. In conclusions, always love what you already have and be so grateful so that you can feel the positive emotion and be happy and enjoy the moment. For the next point, I would like to pass to my friends, Mr. Usai, to continue. Please.
Thank you. My name is Usam Inside. My metric number is JK/13492/20. For the next point, from my own viewpoint, happiness is a word that refers to a good or positive feeling, and the meaning is quite similar to self-satisfaction. This is because when someone feels happy, meaning that he or she also feels satisfied with a situation. As for me, I will feel happiness and self-satisfaction when it comes to being yourself without thinking about what others say about you, and no need to be fake to please others. When some people have to pretend to be someone else in order to get other people's attention or other people's satisfaction, they will not be feeling happy and peaceful because they always have to be somebody else and try to make a good impression all the time. It is not always necessary to be on one best behavior. Even if there is an obvious method to be better, a person who is concerned about doing the right thing is unlikely to do so. And I cannot deny this is a true fact most of the time. Attempting to act in a specific manner usually interfere with you having a nice time. In general, be yourself on how you will behave and try to understand yourself more so that you can behave in your own way, and please do not be afraid by others' judgment. The next point I pass to my friend. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Usai. My name is Muhammad Hafizuddin bin Zulkifli. My metric number is JK13365/20. Personally speaking, I believe that happiness and self-satisfaction are something that we can feel or experience ourselves when we do kindness to other people. Kindness can be characterized by action of generosity, thoughtfulness, or concern for others that are not motivated by prize or reward. Spreading, spreading kindness and treating people just like you want to be treated, and the action can be lowering your stress level and increase your happiness in your life. Furthermore, being kind to others can help you build positive and healthy relationship with your family, friends, or with your co-workers. Always remember the goodness that you give will always come back to you. Do the people around you feel love and they can feel the same happiness as you, and be to increase their self-esteem. There are so many ways to show your kindness, but the most important is you must do it sincerely and honestly, because it is the key point to your happiness. Most people easy to feel happy when someone is nice to him or them, and there is a possibility that they will use you as their example to practice the same thing to others, and of course that was a good thing. Last but not least, doing good is an option, but believe me, it did not bring any loss to you. In fact, kindness is actually a gift that everyone can offer. Thank you.